Hey, this is me, Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're watching the finale, episode 12 of Cherry Magic. I can't believe this is already the final episode of the series. I had so much fun watching it, just like watching the Japanese version and seeing like how they adapted the manga into the Thai version, adding like Thai influences and just different story. And I think overall it's like so fun to watch. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna end. Last episode we ended up with Achi losing his powers, and yeah, I'm excited to see how this is gonna end. So without further ado, let's go.
ไหนขอลองดูหน่อยแล้วกันการช่วยคิดอะไรหน่อยเร็วอันนี้คิดหรือยังคิดแล้ว
He whips out his own ring. Oh wait, I was joking. I was fucking joking.
อันนี้จริง
He was also giving my powers. Oh my god. Oh my god.
งั้นผมส่งให้เลยแล้วกันนะ
If he kneels down, I will faint. So that was my reaction to the final episode of Cherry Magic, and after the long wait for Tainu to have a new series together and them getting Cherry Magic, it has come to an end. It was this show was such a great show. I think every time people compare shows, there's like always like goods to every show and bads to every show. But like one thing I really enjoy this show is there is no unnecessary conflict and unnecessary like extra character, like third wheel characters and just like unnecessary things to make like drama. And it's obviously not a smooth sailing show, but it's also a very beautifully written show, I think. We have this character who is Achi, who is very has a really like low self-esteem and like struggles to like be the best person he can be, but through the like ability of mind reading and falling in love and understanding this person who fell in love with him, able to grow and like grow his strengths and become the person he is now, who is more confident in himself, and then just like fall in love with a person that he never thought he could be with, or never thought that he could even be friends with, not let alone become husbands. And it's just so beautiful. And Karan is such a green flag. He is the greenest flag I've ever seen in a BL. Like, he's a whole fucking force. I say this every single week. It's just so beautiful, and it's just like, he always wants the best for Ashi, but at the same time, we can see him growing as a character too. He is a character who maybe like he doesn't have like low self-esteem. He always has a bit higher self-esteem, but he always done things that his parents want, and it really expressed this episode. He's always trying to appease his parents and make his parents happy, and he's finally like in many ways taking control of his life throughout this series. You can tell that he just works his way, even though he's always been a character. He works his way through like falling in love, getting closer and closer and closer with Ashi, and finally being with him and like being confident, like, this is the person I want to be with. I'm sorry to disappoint his parents, like he's afraid to disappoint, but that's like he's determined to be with Ashi, and it's like it's so beautiful to watch. And that the sister coming in just like speaking to the mom about the situation, like the way that she's making them feel uncomfortable, it's just like it's really like that she's a queen. But overall, the series is just so interesting to watch, and I did not do as much comparing as I thought I was gonna do for this series with the Japanese version, because first of all, I knew that coming in this was an adaptation from the manga, not the series, so there's definitely huge differences, and we see a lot of differences, obviously. But there was a lot of moments where I remember it happening and I loving the Japanese version of it. I'm seeing it with two actors that I love and have been seeing and supporting for so long. It's also really fun to watch too. And yeah, The storyline is like in general, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. There's not much like theory thoughts to it. I think it's really well written. The storyline was just really like a round story. You know, it was perfect. There was, you know, introductions. We got all the like slowly building up to the climax, and then there's a slight like decrease. You know, a little slightly like long distance. Like just the basic couples things that they have to go through to get to love each other more, to understand, have a stronger relationship, and then obviously the final like ending, the beautiful ending of their marriage, which I think was really touching, especially at a time right now in Thailand where there's still you know, there's talks and there's bills getting ready to be passed about same-sex and marriage rights in general. So yeah, I hope those stuff happens quickly and everybody in Thailand can have the freedom and the ability to get married. So yeah, what else do I want to say? Oh, one thing I do really want to say as a person who is at the end of my college, like undergrad career and getting like pushed out into the real world, I really, really like connected with Rock's character, especially in this episode. I think what Pai was talking to him was like, you know, you are an office worker and you can be happy and content with your job, but at the same time you can also do other things. You know, you're not just an office worker. You need to be able to like separate like work and like social life and just and like do what you love as well. That like you can like doing being an office worker, but you can also have other like hobbies and enjoyments and stuff like that. And I just like right now I'm at this point where I literally just submitted 2 days ago my one of my applications to a master program that I'm really, really excited about. I really hope I can get in. And I this is the only program that I really want to get in. There's a few other programs that I'm also applying to, but this is the one I really want to get into. And like I have constantly like I've been stressing about like, what if I don't get in and I have to go out there and get a job? I do want to continue my school, but what if I had to get a job, and getting a job means working from 9 to 5, 40 hours a week. Like I also have YouTube. I really enjoy doing YouTube as well. Like even not just getting a job, but like going to my masters. Like masters take a lot of time out of my day too. So I'm like, I want to like look out for my future and do what I love with mental health and everything. But I also love YouTube. I also love doing like reactions and BLs and series and GLs and stuff like that. Like how am I gonna balance these two? Do I have to give up one for the other or what? And it's like has been constantly going in my mind, and like, you know, all these consider like if I love both things, I will find a way to do both things. I think. And just like watching that too is like, yeah, I can take on both of this. Being like, you know, being a big girl and going out there and find a job, being a big girl, going and get her master's degree, and also doing this and talking to you guys on like through my phone and all of that. I'm like, yeah, I know it's very inspirational. I think like it's just like something that like it really it connects me to Rock's character. I think that's why I think like so resonated with this episode mainly. I think the other few episodes I may not pay attention more to, but this episode for some reason, maybe because this is constantly on my mind this past week or so, that I'm like, yeah, I love Rock's character. I still love his development. But yeah, but the next thing I would say is like I wish we got a little bit more Min and Jinta this episode. I feel like I think in the series version, Jinta's character, the equivalent, did lose his virginity first and like was like bragging to Adachi about like, oh no, losing his magic powers and everything. So I thought that was gonna be the case too, but it's not. It's really cute. And please, special episode. I know it's never gonna happen. A special episode of their little marriage, please. That would be super cute. Yeah, I really like their character. I just love how they like support each other. Like all these three relationships are just so supportive of their partners and just so beautiful. I think Min and Jinta, like in that scene where Min decided like, I love this man enough to tell him like I'm not afraid. Like I don't care what other people is gonna say. Like they cannot be my fan. Which why would you do that, right? Like if you're a fan of them, you should like allow them to be happy. And And like, you know, he thinks like, I love this man, so I'm gonna tell everybody this is my boyfriend. It's super cute, and it's like a little transition. Like Jinta is not like, Jinta always makes me think like, oh, he's just a nobody, little like weird quirky man who like stays at his house all the time. But no, he's a really famous author. Like he is like a world class, not world class, but he's like a really famous author. And I love how Min's fan are like, oh my god, you're Jinta, the author of this and this. Oh my god, it's just so cute. Like how some fan transition to him. It's like, oh my god, they're gonna be a star-studded couple in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my reaction. I really enjoyed it. I had so much fun. I know has been a lot of drama within this series with the whole thing with the Japanese copywriters blocking it for international fans, and like, we have to use VPNs and a bunch of different methods to get through it, and I'm not even able to put my reaction up on YouTube because of it, and stuff like that, and just like the whole like going back and forth to Japan thing for the editing and everything. I know that's why this show took longer than expected to be released and stuff like that. But I'm glad Tae-Noo was able to do the series. I honestly, people were wondering like if Tae-Noo was a good fit for this, but now watching this, I can't see any other actors play Achi and Karan. Like I cannot. Like they were so perfect. Tae-Noo's relationship, I think off screen, really like help with like their chemistry, and it kind of like their little like love-hate fighting relationship with each other. I think really helps build this chemistry up for Achi and Karan. And it's like I think Junior and New did such a great job, and like with the character, like this Key's characters are like more quirky-ish kind of weird like characters, and like their facial expressions are so good throughout the whole series to make me like laugh and like just, you know, because like these are people who like can read minds, and I think they embody that like weird feeling perfectly, and I just like I can't imagine anybody else playing these roles. But yeah, after Dark Blue Kiss, Tae-Noo is finally doing another series. But we're getting another series with them too. I know they just started filming or script reading Property. Ooh, I don't remember, but like they have a new, it's not BL, but like it's Tae-Noo, so I'm gonna go for it, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my social media link down below. See you next time. Bye.